Hello there. More than 100 experienced trade negotiators have been taken on to strike post-Brexit deals around the world. The International Trade Secretary, Liam Fox, says he now has over 100 people on his team who have direct experience in trade talks from working in the EU and other international institutions. Talking to the Express, Dr. Fox said, "We have reached a milestone, and this means we are ready to take advantage of the opportunities to grow our trade relationships across the world and negotiate trade agreements that benefit the whole of the UK. Not only does my team have experience of working within key multilateral organisations, including the World Trade Organization, the EU and the United Nations, we also have people with experience from across the private sector. We are geared up to negotiate deals that deliver benefits to all sizes and sectors of business from all areas of the UK, which will result in jobs, growth and savings for consumers throughout Great Britain. We do not need to wait for permission from Brussels on this. We now need these people out and about doing the groundwork and setting up deals that we can start using as soon as they are needed. This will also give us more confidence and clout as we continue our exit negotiations with the EU." Now, do you remember the Labour peer Lord Adonis going out to Brussels with Ken Clarke and Nick Clegg to have a secret chat with Michel Barnier? They branded themselves as the rebels and kept tight-lipped about the reason for their visit. But as all three are devout Remainers, I'll leave the purpose behind their talks to your imagination. But the PM's former Chief of Staff, Nick Timothy, did tweet out at the time, "Telling Barnier Brexit can be overturned, which is what these three want, only undermines Britain's negotiating position." Well, anyway, Lord Adonis has now thrown a bit of a hissy fit and resigned from his post as chair of the government-backed National Infrastructure Commission so that he can devote his efforts into relentlessly fighting to reverse Brexit, which he says has caused a nervous breakdown in Whitehall and calls a dangerous populist and nationalist spasm worthy of Donald Trump. There we go with that word populist again. Another one who appears to believe that democracy is fine when they win, but populist and therefore wrong when they lose. Lord Adonis tweeted out, "The key sentence of my resignation letter to the PM. If Brexit happens, taking us back into Europe will become the mission of our children's generation, who will marvel at your acts of destruction." Brexiteer Tory MP Peter Bone has laid into him on Sky News, saying, "He believes he is better than the British public. He is really saying, actually, people who voted Leave are thick. I know better. I'm an elitist and will change it." Well, actually, that's not how a democracy works. Peter Bone went on to say, "I've knocked on thousands of doors, and whether you were a Leave voter or a Remain voter, they just want the government to get on and deliver Brexit. He is totally out of touch with the British people, and I'm not really sure what relevance he is to the debate. I also think that once Brexit has happened, future generations will have no desire to fork out untold billions just to get back in again, as well as having to basically hand over the country lock, stock and barrel." And moving on to the world of finance, just to put the status of London as the global financial centre post-Brexit into perspective, Hubertus Freeth, who is also known as the Frankfurt Vulture, is the man tasked with luring bankers away from London into Germany, and he told Sky News that London's predominant position was secure. "London is the world's financial centre. It is not only the European centre," he said. "It will remain the financial centre of the world. London will keep its role. Frankfurt has given quite a bit to London, so it is taking back a bit of it. That is all." Sounds a pretty realistic appraisal to me. And it turns out that the Bank of England is about to enter the world of blockchain, with a Bitcoin style of digital cryptocurrency of its own tied to sterling. A Bank of England issued digital currency would potentially allow British citizens to keep their money in digital form with the central bank itself, dispensing with the need for a retail bank. Big ticket transactions such as buying a house could happen in nanoseconds, reports The Telegraph. Not sure if the big banks will like this one little bit. But HMRC will, as tax evasion and aggressive tax avoidance will become harder. It would also allow the easy central tracking of all digital-based payments and purchases. Think about that one for a moment. So, what are your thoughts on trade negotiators, Lord Adonis, London Finance, or a Bank of England Bitcoin? Please leave a comment below. Thank you. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.